Assalamu alaikum, namaste, hotep, shalom alaikum, peace. This is Tracy Lene Muhammad. On that same Saturday I just posted out on my brisk gratitude walk, and I wanted to come and ask for a few minutes of your valuable and your very precious time to share with you what came to me through probably my higher self or my brain funneling around looking for solutions, because that's what our brain does do. And then when we let go of the ego and ask our higher self to speak and get quiet long enough, we can hear the answers. First, I want to say that I am not a doctor, so I am not telling you how something can be cured. But what came to me is something you might want to try that's harmless, that may help you with mild depression or anxiety, is to make sure you are drinking enough water. Whatever your body weight is, you should be drinking half of that in fluid ounces of water. It's very important throughout the 24-hour. Do not sit down at one time and drink all that water. You'll hurt yourself, and some people even die. But throughout the day, making sure you get enough water in your body, because without enough water, then everything is on low. It's like your car. It runs on that liquid fuel we call gas. And when there is no gas in the car doesn't run. Even if it's a brand new car, if there's no gas in it, it cannot run. So start with drinking enough water. Another thing that you can do that came to me and how I came out of my depression is to meditate daily. You say, oh, I can't do that. Try it. Stop saying what you can't do and try to do some things. Medication is needed in some cases, because I'm definitely not telling you not to take your medication, but you might can help it or need a lower dosage if you drink enough water and meditate. The third thing that you're going to need to do is to watch what you eat. Certain foods react in our bodies and pull us way down. Sugary foods, high in fat foods, carbohydrates that have no nutritional value to their carbohydrates. You know, things that are white bread. All of the white foods really damage us. I'm telling you what came through me and what changed me. Get out in nature. Breathe in, as Ralph Smart says, some of that good ass prana, baby. Breathe that air in. Allow the freshness of the air to settle into you and change some things around. So those are the thoughts that came to me as I'm walking. And I was going over in my mind how I came out of depression. Depression is something we get embarrassed about. I once heard someone say, depression is the lack of gratitude. And at the time, I thought that was true. But as I think on it more and meditated on it, it's kind of shaming to tell somebody, oh, you're depressed because you're not grateful. And it could be wrong, because I was very grateful for a lot of things, but I still found myself depressed. In my case, it was because I was allowing myself to be held hostage to somebody else's shit. Once I decided that I could not be a hostage to somebody else's shit, I started to come up out of depression. But then there was anger and bitterness for allowing myself to go through that. I started drinking more water, and I was already a heavy water drinker, but I started drinking more water. I started exercising with intention. I'm a person who loves to exercise, so lots of times I was just exercising out of habit. It's that thing that's habitual for me. So I started exercising with intention. I changed my diet. I definitely changed what I watched. For 3 years, that was a big hill. For 3 years, I didn't watch television at all, and I'm not exaggerating. I didn't turn it on at all for 3 years. I watched inspirational stuff on YouTube, and At the time, this is when DVDs were kind of still important. I watched my favorite animation stuff like Shrek and Hotel Transylvania and Shark Tale. I watched all of those whenever I needed a break, but I didn't watch television. So I missed some shows that I recently caught up on, but I'm saying I changed my life by changing the small things. The water. I always, for 26 years now, I drink water as soon as I get up and when I go to bed. But during the day, I wasn't getting as much. Well, what I recognized is, hey, when I wake up in the morning, I'm real happy, real high. And when I go to bed, after I drink the water, I'm feeling really good. So I made the connection that maybe I needed a lot more water, and I changed that. It's beneficial for your skin as well. And you're not as hungry. I don't do cold water. I just do room temperature water. But whatever you decide to do, just get that water in your body. Get the breathing going. Get yourself thinking better thoughts. You don't have to stay in the same spot you're in. If you're listening to me, that means you're in this position that you can get to YouTube, which means it can't be all that bad. And you can, if that's saying, if you can look up, you can get up, that's true. I'm not trying to downplay your situation, because life can bring up some stuff that can knock you on your ass. I like to do this analogy when I wake up in the morning after I've drank my water and I toast up to my higher self for an amazing day. Well, I don't know what that day is going to bring. So I imagine myself like life is a baseball game. I walk up to the plate. I hit that bat down on my toe and in that dirt. I get up, get my stance on, and then I say, batter up. So whatever life throws at me, I see myself hitting that motherfucker out the park. That works for me. That may work for you. Another thing that I've just started doing, because I saw it, Mel Robbins, an inspirational coach that I'm kind of vibing with right now, made the high five method. Go in that mirror when you first wake up. Look in the mirror. Say, hey, you amazing, awesome being, and then high five yourself. It may sound silly, but hey, if you're depressed, what have you got to lose to try to get out of the depression? Sometimes we just like to stay in that woe is me victim state because it's comfortable. The situation you know makes you feel more comfortable than the situation you don't know. So you stay in that space far longer than you need to, but that's damaging your organs and it could cause your depression. I also want to say I've never been violated, so I don't know what that's like. So I'm in no way telling you that if you've been violated sexually or emotionally, that you should just drink some water and meditate and it's going to all be fine. But I do think that if you drink the water and meditate, it'll lead you to the way to make it fine. Right now, things can seem all amok. But drink your water, meditate, get out in nature, breathe in that air, get a little exercise in, change your diet, and focus in on yourself and watch your life change. If you want to manifest anything, it starts within. If you want to know why you're not manifesting anything, look around at your life and it'll give you all of the answers you need. So I just wanted to share that. I'm going to get back to thanking and loving and being appreciative of what I've been given in this life. I'm going to get more, but I'm going to be grateful for what I have. And if I have any more thoughts, I'll share them later. I'm very appreciative if you listened for 9 minutes, or right now 9 minutes and 21 seconds, basically a 10-minute listen. I'm very appreciative of it, and I would be honored if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share. Thank you so very much for your valuable and your precious time. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, hotep, shalom alaikum. Peace out to Brooklyn and everywhere else.